You guys are starting to get some love nationally. You're undefeated. I mean, talk about the success and the way and just the resilience your team showed over the weekend.
Yeah, well, we played two really nice teams and felt very fortunate to get out with the wins. They both very close games. We had, I thought, solid play in a lot of areas. It is early in the year, so the national stuff really doesn't mean much. We know that we have some areas to improve upon, but we got a couple wins, and that's what was great about it. I thought our guys needed that. We've got 5 new starters out there basically right now, and they're learning how to win, which is the most important thing.
You were not high on your team after Florida A&M.
Mm-hmm.
What has changed and has done a complete 180?
Well, I just think they learned from what was a bad half. We had a really bad half against Florida A&M, and it was great that it happened then and not this last weekend. And we got a couple of great performances from guys. Hooper Vent 18-9 in the Southern Illinois game on the boards, which we needed. Irvin Morris and Lee Moore and Dominic continue to play well, but I'm most pleased with our freshmen, Trey Touchette and Paul Thomas, Terry Wynn. All these guys are playing selfless and giving us great minutes.
How excited are you that they're making this kind of turnaround in that game?
Well, we had envisioned a different lineup in the offseason, one with Matt Welm out there and Vince Hunter and Broderick Jones. Those guys aren't here. But like I've always said, we don't recruit backups, and we got really nice players, very good backcourt, which is a great place to start.
Now, Coach, one of the things that I think I found interesting, Irvin Morris, Howard Tuesday Player of the Week. I know earlier in the year you sat him down for disciplinary reasons. I mean, just talk about his progress and where he's come, how far he's come.
Well, Irvin's letting the game come to him a little bit. We didn't in the first half against Colorado State. We were one past Jacks, and the ball went up very, very quickly, and they had long run-outs and easy layups, killed us on the boards. We are, as a group, playing well, and it starts with backcourt play, and I don't want to single any of them out, but they're all doing a little better job. But this team still has a lot of holes. We have never had a team dominated on the boards like we were against Colorado State, 73-47. We've always been able to take a primary player out of the game. We were unable to do that against Colorado State. The guy we were trying to take out had 35. So a lot of room for growth.
How big a stop was Irvin Morris's stop to get that guy out of the game very late in the second overtime?
Yeah, he did a couple things. He took a charge. He also went back and helped us on the backside with a throw over. Got a steal there in that situation. But he had a lot of help. We were sharing the ball in the second half, and it put him in positions where he had open looks.
It seems like you guys, especially with the backcourt players, have guys who are willing to go take a shot when a shot is needed. And you got a little more attitude.
I think one thing that we can do with this club that maybe we've had a hard time with in the past, and it's a product of personnel, is we have a little better ability to create our own shot, whereas everything had to be manufactured in the past.
You get NMSU now. There's no rest for the weary. Talk about that playing up in Las Cruces.
Well, we're playing against probably the most dominant player that I've coached against, number-wise, stat-wise, since maybe Michael Beasley or Kevin Durant when we were at USC. Putting up Beasley-like numbers, and is a guy who's destined for the NBA. He's got tremendous ability, plays very hard, rebounds it. And when you're playing against 6'11" and 7'3" or 7'4", after you just got beat on the board 73-47, it's a daunting task as we look to what they can nullify with us with their size.
You're talking about Siakam. Let's call Siakam.
Yeah, Siakam. Yeah, he's special talent.
What kind of atmosphere are you expecting out there? Rivalry game. A lot of people. They've been at the NCAA tournament 4 straight years, and this is a challenge.
Yeah, it always is, and it's one of those special rivalries that goes back 100 years that everybody else in the country has been willing to let go, and we're not. And I hope that the administrations at the two schools will always see fit that the two schools play twice every year, because it's great for their fans, it's great for our fans, and our team needs this kind of challenge. We know that it's going to be very, very difficult.
You take a very business-like approach to everything. You were named ranked one of the 20 best coaches for X's and O's coaches. I mean, do you take any pride in that at all still?
No, you know, I really don't, because it means absolutely nothing in the grand scope of anything. You know, there's a lot of people in Chicago that would question that.
How do you, what adjustments do you do when you have in front of you a player of this magnitude going back to Seattle?
Well, we'll have to really try to keep him off the boards. That's first and foremost. He's just a dominant rebounder. The 13 rebound number is reflective of who he is. And when he gets that ball off the board, he creates all kinds of problems for you, either fouling him or quick, easy putbacks. And it starts there. But there are so many other areas and facets of his game that he's continued to get better at. And we applaud him for his progress from last year to this year.
Any updates on eligibilities, injuries, etc.?
No updates right now in terms of eligibility with Josh McSwiggan is the big one. We're hoping to hear something on him Wednesday, but we don't know. And injury-wise, we're in the same shape that we've been in. Broderick Jones went through his surgery. We're looking at a rehab that will be determined in the next 3 to 5 weeks about where he is. And our other big guy, Matt Wilm, looks like we've lost him for the season. He's going to have a surgery here, and it'll be done fairly quickly.
Conference USA Player of the Week. I mean, how does it feel to have gone out to Corpus Christi and show some grit?
I'm really sorry to interrupt. Can we get the spelling of your name, please?
EARVINMORRIS.
Thank you. Go ahead.
So, I mean, how did you feel like getting the award and then about the team?
It felt great, you know, just going out and get an in-season tournament. This is the first time UTEP's had one since 1984 besides the Sun Bowl. And I think that's a real great accomplishment for us, and, you know, and it shows the fight of our team that we really don't want to lose, and we're really not trying to lose. And that's, I mean, it's a big award for me, but I'm worried about the team pretty much.
You guys, had some problems like rebounding, so you want to get that worked out. How much easier is it to address some of those things when you're winning versus when you're struggling?
Coach Flores tells us all the time, it's always easier after a win, you know, because you got the win. You did whatever it takes to get the win, and then just address those issues, and next game come out and do better.
You guys have MSU this week. That's obviously a huge rivalry game out here in the area. I mean, talk to me about it at MSU.
It's gonna be a good game. You know, last year we played over there, and it was a great environment to play in, and I'm really looking forward to it.
What does this rivalry mean to you as like an older veteran and you teaching the younger guys?
It's a real great rivalry. You know, me coming from high school where I'm from, we have a lot of good rivalries. You know, so it's a big one. You know, and I'm looking forward to taking the team out and hopefully leading us to victory.
What did you teach any of the younger players about playing up there? They got some rowdy crowd.
Yeah. I told them just be ready, because they really rowdy. So just tell them to be ready for it, and you know, just once the ball tip off, we just playing basketball.
I know you guys have had some success against them, but how important is it for you guys to go up and beat a team that not only is a rival, but they've been in the NCAA tournament 4 straight years, so they've been where you guys want to be.
Yeah, so that's definitely a good motivational factor for us, and they're a really good team, and you definitely want to defend the I-10 rivalry, so that's what we're definitely looking forward to do.
First of all, you guys, congratulations on a great tournament out there. I mean, how proud of yourselves are you to show the grit you guys came back? A 8-0 run to beat Southern Illinois, come back from 17 to Colorado State.
Oh no, it was cool. We just tried to take care of business and do what Coach told us to do to get the W. We worked on stuff in practice to beat them. We knew they was a fast-paced team. They could shoot the ball really well, so Coach just stressed getting back and talking on defense.
How much pride are you guys taking the fact that you're starting to get a little bit of national love? You guys getting some top 25?
We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We just want to keep working so that we can get better. We know we under the radar, we underdogs. We're just going to keep on fighting and stay hungry.
What's changed since that second half of the Florida A&M game? This tournament, what's changed for you guys?
I think our chemistry. I think people don't understand how our chemistry is. We got guys on the team. We always together. We're more like family than teammates, and so I think that plays a big part on the court.
Now, you guys have NMSU this week. That's a big rivalry game here locally. They've been to the NCAA tournament 4 straight years, so they've been where you guys are trying to get to.
Yes, sir.
Talk about the game.
I just want to go in there and beat them at home and outplay them. Just if we come to work and practice and play hard, I think we can get them.
What have you been, we hear about this rivalry. I mean, how much do you feel like it means to the team?
I think the guys are pumped about it. We talked about it to some of the freshmen that it's gonna be a big game. I know that crowd gonna be talking a lot of noise, but we should play hard and it'll be okay.
You have a guy that's averaging about 30 and 13.
Yeah, see it come.
Does that mean anything to you guys?
Not really. He's a human being just like we are. So we just gonna go in there and try to do what we can do to play hard and get the W.
What kind of crowd are you expecting?
I think it's gonna be crazy. I know it's gonna be crazy. They're gonna be on us hard. It's a big rivalry, so I'm ready.